Oh, we already going?
What were you last week?
Yeah.
Oh, you were longer than mine.
I'm in the middle of living right now.
Well, I got nothing. Do you?
I don't know what we talk
You
about.
ready to kick it off?
Yeah. Oh, yes. We're ready to kick it off. Sorry,
Yes.
apparently I'm starting.
Yes.
All right, just before we
always
get
do.
into what little news that we've got today,
Yeah.
we'll talk about news of prior days on the 28th of
Days of
February.
yore.
Days of yore. Actually, a big day in history.
Yeah.
First off, big news for me. John Wesley chartered his first Methodist church in the US in 1784. Bet you were interested in that.
Playboy Clubs International was founded on February 29th, 1960. For those of you.
You didn't know that there was no February 29th in the Playboy? Okay, so I'm talking about a church, you're talking about. Well, you see where- yeah. The church of Playboy, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You know, I've heard about it.
Latter-day Church of Playboy.
I've heard rumors about you and Playboy, you know, he's also involved in this whole Epstein thing. Yeah, apparently his,
What is Epstein?
his mansion was apparently as bad as anything you could imagine.
Oh, you better believe it.
Bigger news though happened on this date in 1983. It was tragic. I cried for,
199 years later.
yeah,
Rainberry?
final episode of MASH.
Oh.
Was this day in 1983. Yes, it is true. I was on my last year of college and my 5-year program.
It was the second anniversary.
Yes, 5-year program, yeah. Already gone through several.
10 years.
And on this date in 1993, and it just everything gets set aside. The ATF raided the Branch Davidian compound in Waco, Texas.
Sad day.
That was a bit, very sad.
It was because of the federal agents that died in that. I was, you know, not that far, of course. We were 30 miles from Waco when I was growing up and was at the time living just outside of there. Yeah, it was, I mean, it was huge news for us in Texas, but yeah. But that's when they actually raided
Light 'em up.
all the rest of it was a whole different, yeah, kind of deal. So, yeah, a lot of news. So, anyway, that's what happened this date. Now, apparently, we've got nothing else to talk about today, right?
I got nothing.
Yeah,
Quiet news day.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
not.
mean, we did briefly last week, had talk about some of the carriers coming into the Gulf and, you know, all those preparations, but apparently it may have come to naught.
Yeah.
Well, not,
Naught.
okay, all right, so here we go.
Go ahead, do your rant today.
The GOP farce has proved the net is closing in on fat Trump.
Got Tommy?
Fat Trump.
Fat Trump?
Nice
Yeah,
job.
I'll give you
I like Stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Yeah, weekend at Stinky's.
Yeah.
It's time to start with open public hearings. Okay,
Yeah.
do you agree? I mean, the Clintons were very upfront about it.
Yeah. Do it up.
Yeah.
Really had been lying about if he had.
Oh, nice. Sly Willie? Oh, yeah.
Slick with it. Slick with it.
Yeah.
And then my parting shot is also time for Congress to shut the mad president down. I mean, he has gone too far with what he has done overnight. His credibility, which was never great, is
I was about to say.
it's one big fuck. And that's all I have to say.
Really? That's it?
You feel all right? Yeah, I feel fine.
So who's
I'm
gonna,
just biting my tongue because if I say too much, it'll be the wrong thing.
so who's gonna talk about the elephant in the living room?
Well, we still have to.
Ron?
Well, I'll step in. I'm gonna call this Operation Hand to Hand Job.
Ham chop?
Hand to hand job, isn't that what they're calling it in the news? Hand to
No,
hand job?
they have some fancy.
I'm sorry, that might be the title.
Last week I said to my fellow old farts, would Trump really be foolish enough, evil enough, stupid enough to invade Iran at this time? Just to create a monumental distraction and cover up the international investigation called Epstein Files. Beebe and Hegseth are in full support of this invasion without the approval of Congress. Oil also plays into the need for an invasion. Iran's largest oil customer is China. Trump, with his newfound supply of Venezuelan oil that he owns, would be glad to supply China or any other country with his oil. Iran controls the Straits of Hormuz.
Almost.
Yeah, they control it with
For
20
goose.
20 million barrels a day
Hormuz.
pass through the strait. It would disrupt world oil supply and prices would go crazy
Well, they already have.
if they close the strait.
They did.
Yeah,
There's more of the.
well, there's nothing you get through until they, because they still got missiles that can apparently strike, US military bases.
Yeah.
Yes.
And have.
So
Yeah.
around noon today, our time, it was announced the straits were closed.
Okay. I put this together, we're to 12.
Okay, so there's just,
You should have waited 15 minutes.
Yeah, because it's ongoing. I mean, it's just, yeah. We can, I mean, I've got a list of it, it's just going and going, so.
so you bring up an interesting point about the Venezuelan oil. Much the same as he doesn't have any credibility. Do they have enough foresight and foreplanning to have gone into Venezuela knowing they were gonna do this?
You mean foreplay?
No, there's no foreplay, he just rapes.
Yeah,
Drops his drawers and rapes and leaves. No, not without punching somebody in the head.
You're right, you could have had for
Yeah.
planning.
Which actually is scary. To think that they had that, the
well,
idea was to steal
Yeah.
Venezuelan oil, knowing that the straits were gonna be closed.
interesting little tidbit, you may not have seen this yet, but the Venezuelan.
Remember what time
oil-
did it happen?
No, this was just, as early as,
Oh,
This-
I'm
this
gonna
was-
claim
oh, no.
his excuse.
but this
I went
ties,
around the.
this ties into Cuba. Apparently, Trump is going to allow private oil sales of Venezuelan oil to Cuba as long as it doesn't go through the government.
No, you gotta.
New York Times reported it this morning.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Not having we're not away from the war yet, but just so I'm telling you, he's gonna make money hand over fist out of this.
No matter what happens.
Yes.
Money will
Yes,
flow.
because I guarantee you, if they sell oil privately to Cuba, the family's getting their cut. Yeah. So, anyway. Just to let you know, one of the first bombs, of course, went and destroyed a girls' school in Manab, Iran this morning. Don't know if you heard about that, but, yeah, they're saying that there was a girls' school that got wiped out. Probably as they're trying to get some, air traffic control radars in that area.
Not little teenage girls. Not that.
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
Yes.
girls,
yeah,
they need those,
they missed.
they need to save those.
Apparently they missed what they were targeting. Yeah.
As
And of
usual.
course, they bombed the bases where I was stationed briefly in Bahrain today. So, which is amazing, because during the Iraqi war, when Persian Gulf, the first one when I was there, we were actually sandbagging places and stuff, and yeah, never got hit by any of that stuff. Well, I did have to jump into a bunker in Saudi Arabia once because Scuds were coming in, but
What
other
were you doing in a bunker? Thought you were on a boat.
we were actually on a plane, they announced the Scuds were coming in, we had to run off the plane and jump in a bunker.
I want to see him, run,
Right.
two jump.
Oh. It was 30 years ago.
I don't care.
They didn't go down and hit you.
They didn't have a helmet. I didn't have a.
You're next up to
Yeah.
the bunker, that's not.
Oh, we were in civilian, when you traveled, then you were in civilian. They wouldn't let you, they were afraid of hijacking.
You probably look like the CIA.
But apparently, yes, it's gotten indiscriminate over in Iran. Between them and us, yeah, there's no telling what's gonna happen. So, in fact, I was just looking at some of the places that have been bombed by Iran. We kind of know what's happened with our military, but they've hit Israel, they've hit Jordan, they hit Bahrain, they hit the UAE, apparently striking a Dubai hotel.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who was in the Dubai hotel they were looking at.
oh,
My guess is they really had just
Interesting.
clue.
They had no clue.
Yeah.
They just said,
just throw it out there.
yeah, let's throw it out there.
And
And then they're also thinking, White House, Mar-a-Lago.
they don't have.
Maybe that's why
Yeah.
he doesn't go to the Situation Room. He stays in Mar-a-Lago, right? I mean, that's where he launched it.
They did bomb about 9 other countries this morning.
Yep,
However,
I want-
Qatar was not one. No, they
they're
did
reporting it now.
Doha Cup,
since 3 o'clock.
yes.
Hang on, I can tell you, it was
You gotta
the
keep up with stuff.
Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar got hit today.
How
That's,
do you think these, quote, allies feel? Do you
Well-
think they knew what asshole Donnie was gonna do?
Well, do you think they're happy that Israel's involved in this? And that they're the ones creating this? I mean, I think they were the ones that actually kind of started it. They were the first ones in. But, yeah, I don't see how this is gonna go anywhere for South myself, but
kind of already has.
It,
You get that much war power with that many ships and carriers, that many aircraft, and that much going on. You don't just stop it and say, oh.
come on back.
Well,
Ding, ding.
Back that ship up, Rodney.
Top of the tugboat.
You know, he's probably
Come back.
sitting there,
Come back.
he's probably sitting there, can I do that?
well,
Why can't I back everything up?
just so you know, the justification part of this is to stop the nuclear capabilities of Iran, which
He did.
supposedly,
Well, they didn't
Trump
have
said
to.
we wiped out all
We
the,
obliterated.
we obliterated their capability.
Well,
So
you know what?
I'm somewhat confused.
So they
Well, it's
obliterated.
another one, there's many, many lies. Yeah, I mean, he just keeps letting these things go.
So debliterated, unbliterated, rebliterated, what is the opposite of obliterated?
And apparently everybody is,
Swing and a miss is basically what it is.
apparently everybody is now reporting that Khomeini is gone. He is. His 38-year rule is over.
Well, they're denying it.
No, well, they are, but I've now seen there's now 4 different agencies reporting.
Do you believe
That
it?
he's dead?
Yeah, I think he's probably dead.
No, he's not.
No.
Now, his son is, who is the younger version. So if we think that they're gone, they're not really gone.
No, it's,
Kind of like us.
Yeah.
So, all right. Who's placing bets on a timeline? When a terrorist cell in this country is going to
Yeah.
arrive in Palm Beach, Florida?
Going to, or
Or
is
has-
already here?
I think it's already here.
Yeah.
He should stay, he should really stay down,
I thought that's where he was,
well, that's where he is
but
now.
he came out with a baseball cap on.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
and
USA.
Yeah.
USA, USA. With a baseball cap,
That's class, that's class.
it was what?
This from a draft.
It was a dress baseball cap.
Wait. He's gonna start wearing a uniform.
Yeah. And then award himself a Medal of Honor.
Oh, yeah.
How about get one of those?
Apparently, if you're president, he thinks he can just award himself one. So, yeah,
He's king of clean coal.
yeah.
He's got the trophy about this big.
What did he say during the State of the Union? After he gave somebody a Purple Heart, he said,
I wish I could
I
have one.
wish I could have one. Well, you had bone spurs, asshole.
It was a Medal of Honor he wishes he had.
I wish he had the Medal of Honor, to be perfectly honest with you, because we know what that means.
How about